Alright guys, and welcome to episode 4 of this Road to Glory with Sheffield Wednesday. So we finished last episode then by winning the pre-season tournament, the European International Tournament, was it? And we also played the first game of the championship season. We will be playing 2 more games in this one. Sorry, like I said, cold. Yeah, we will be playing 2 games in this one. Oh, we have a rival game as well. Look at that. So first game will be a home game in Championship against Hull, but we have been drawn against our bitter rivals, our Steel City rivals, Sheffield United in the Carabao Cup. That's going to be a testy one, that. I've got to win that one. I'll never enter it if I lose that game. Must win. We have added a good deal of players to the transfer hub. Scouts are currently looking at them now. Basically, I need, in case we don't get Rug, I have got a host of other right backs that we are currently scouting. Diogo Dalot from Man United, fairly high rated, might be a little bit above our price range, but we shall wait and see. Does he have? No, he doesn't have a buyout clause. We're also looking at Robert Gumney from Lech Poznan. Never heard of him, but somebody else we're checking out. David Calabria. Arsenal have already approached him, so we might not be able to get him anyway. He might move to Arsenal. We're also looking at a guy called Dodo. I assume it's not pronounced Dodo because it's got that weird arrow above the second O. But we are checking him out. That's the right back options. For left back, I want a backup, or, well, not really backup, rotation for Penny. Penny is going to be first choice, but we need somebody for when he just needs a rest. So we are looking at Nsoki. Stanley Nsoki, I love that name. From Paris Saint-Germain. Was it him that's got a... No. Somebody that I put on Transfer Hub has got a release clause, I know that. We're also looking at Luca Pellegrini from Roma and Joscha Vagnoman from Hamburg. Who, so, you know, he'll be joining his ex-teammate Jan Fiete Arp if we do manage to bring him in. We're going to wait for some scout reports to come back. We're not just going to rush in and buy. We will just check to see if Rug is available to buy yet. He isn't. They still don't have enough cover. Zurich evidently don't want to buy another right back. Yeah, we'll just have to wait for some scout reports to come back and see what business we can do. There's news then that Nuiu has gone. He's joined, where's he gone? Defensa? Never heard of him, but he has left. That'll do me. And we have got an offer for Morgan Fox. It's slightly above his valuation anyway. 65 overall rated. He's the left back. He would have been the backup to Penny, but I know that Penny is capable of growing quite a lot, whereas this guy's already 24, so probably isn't. I think we'll just accept that already because it's already above his valuation. So we'll just see whether he wants to leave. As you can see, we've not actually done any of the training stuff yet. We have had another offer for Joe, I'll get to that. We haven't started training anybody yet. I'm going to basically wait until I've brought everybody in that I want to buy and then sorted out the scouts and start bringing some youngsters in, and then I'm going to set up training routines. So we're training like the same set of players each time, more or less, but in a rotation based on position. But I don't want to start training until we have got the squad list sort of finalised, and then we'll take it from there. Let's see if we can deal with this offer for Lucas Zhao. It's Basel that have come in for him. That'll be a good move for him. They have offered above his valuation, but we are going to try and get a little bit more. No, it has. They obviously don't value Zhao high enough. I think next time we're going to have to ask for less. We've had an offer come in for Hector. That ain't happening. Michael Hector's going nowhere. First choice starting centre-back for us, at least until like Ampadu starts getting better. Well, as we can see, Fox has left and we've added 400 grand to the budget. We are getting some of these scout reports back as well. That's handy. We can check out some of these just before the game against Hull because it is game day today, but if we can get one of these deals done, we will have backup in the left-back position. Right. The first one that came back is Nsoki. He's 68 rated, so not that highly rated yet. He's not exactly the quickest either, but then again, Penny's not, and he is very strong, so should be able to hold players up. Slide tackle and stand tackle are both really good, though. He might be worth looking at. He's only valued at 1.5 million as well, which means he should be fairly cheap. Pellegrini, again, not the quickest. Also, not strong at all. His crossing's not great either. 65 rated as well. This guy can play left back and right back, but he's only 61 rated. But he is quick. That one might be worth looking at as an option because he's A, only 17, and B, can play left back and right back. He might be an alternative to Rög. If we can't bring Rög in, what's his valuation? 425 grand. For that money, I almost feel like I've got to. Pellegrini's valuation 900 grand. So Pellegrini's fairly cheap. Oh, and Soki won't move. He's only just joined. Yeah, it won't let us look. So he is no longer an option, unfortunately, because he's only just moved. And after this window, we're not signing real players. So that leaves us with Pellegrini and Vagnoman as options. Vagnoman's strong and quick. I think we're going to go for it, you know. I'm going to try and buy him. He's got a release clause. They're not willing to sell him, but we can offer the release clause. It's only 1.1 million, so we are going to do it, and we are going to try and bring him in. So here we can see then, this is what is basically agreed on. I'm happy to pay him what he wants. He wants 1,300 quid a week, and he wants an 11.5 grand signing on bonus. He's happy with sporadic, and he's not going to get a massive amount of game time, but he is happy with a sporadic role. 3-year contract, no release clause. What's not to love about that deal? Let's get it done. Now he is left back, remember, so we can at least remove Pellegrini from the shortlist. Now we just need to think about right backs. We will keep Palmer around, but I want somebody that is going to be ultimately better than Palmer. Rög's still my first choice, but if we can get one of the others, I'll still be fairly happy with that. We just need to wait on scout reports to return. We're just checking out Vagnoman, and he is actually right-footed. So although he's listed as a left back, crossing-wise, he'd be better off playing on right anyway. I think we might have just found his actual right back. With that said though, game time, we are going to play the first game of today's episode before we get some more of them squad reports come back. Not squad reports, scout reports is the one I'm thinking of. Let's see if we can finally pick up his first win in the league after only managing a draw against Wigan by beating Hull. We are at home. Home advantage maybe? Wednesday lineup then. Fruchtel still in goal. Vagnoman does start at right back. Lees, Hector, Foyth and Penny complete the defence. McTominay and Shaparenko, Reach, Haaland and Winall. Hopefully Vagnoman with his pace will be able to do us a favour because Palmer is lacking in that department a little bit. Hull lineup: Long, Kane, Mazouk, De Vries, Kingsley, Stewart, Terral, Henriksen, Evandro, Grosicki and Campbell. Fraser Campbell. Remember him at Spurs. 4-5-1 is going to be hard to beat that midfield. We are going to get outnumbered in middle at Park quite badly, I think, in this one. Here's Vagnoman's first touch. Lees knocks that forward. Here's Reach. McTominay. Oh, we're looking to feed it back through to Reach, and he's kicked it straight to Grosicki. Getting brushed off there as we went in for challenge. Well done, Tom Lees, though. Winall. Here's Haaland. Oh, Haaland. Stronger than that. What are you doing? Fraser Campbell, Henriksen and Foyth deals with that. Here's Kane. Stewart. Campbell and well done Foyth again. Can't set off the counter-attack though. Winall could here though. There's Reach. Oh, what are we doing? Wasted. Ex-Man United again. We struggled against Powell in that last game. We were an ex-Man United lad. They've opened us up here as well, Hull. And Fruchtel with a good save. What was Shaparenko doing then? Here's McTominay looking inside. Great shot. Saved by a long though. With that reach that took that. Hull looking to hit us on counter here. Well, not counter, but just looking to get in behind. And they might have managed it. Kingsley. Fructal comes out, punches away well. Shaparenko. And there we go. Referee's whistle. 0-0 at half time. Again. Here's Winall. Winall keeps order it. Could we be in here? McTominay. And there we go. The Man United loanee has finally given us our first championship goal. We have taken the lead at home against Hull. That was just such a nicely worked goal. And I said I was going to struggle in midfield because they've got 5, but we just found gaps. Every pass. Lovely one-touch football until Tominay took his strike. Buried it right in corner as well. Off at top. That's got to be offside, surely. No, Bowen is onside. Well done, Wagnerman. Here's Shaparenko. Knocks it on for Penny. Looking to put Winall through. Oh, why did we go backwards then? And Haaland. Come on, lad. And that will be Haaland's last touch at game. Jan Fiete Arp is coming on in his place. We've now got 2 70 rated strikers playing together. Here's McTominay. He's going to go for a long shot. Long with an easy save. Winall. Reach. Back to Winall. Shaparenko. Arp. Oh, probably had time to take another touch then. Campbell getting chased by Penny. I think Campbell might win this in a foot race, you know. Don't matter though. Penny gets the ball. And here's Penny again. He is absolutely knackered. I don't know why I'm shooting from there. Should have probably passed that straight across box, shouldn't I? Could probably do with another left back, seeing as I'm planning to use the guy that we had signed at left back in at right back. So maybe we'll look at Pellegrini after all. Campbell, and he's skied that. Second sub then. Shaparenko is coming off. He's looking tired. We are bringing Sam Hutchinson on. Well here upfield. We ain't got the height that we had before, but Winall could be in here. Winall! Oh, he scuffed it wide. Man, should have done much better with that. Could have probably got further in box as well. Got a little bit closer to keeper. Waste. McTominay knocks it on for Penny. Well done, Penny. Oh, Reach weren't paying attention. We are nearly in the end of the game. You're in stoppage time. Come on, ref. Blow up whistle. Do us a favour, lad. Come on, ref. We're nearly into 3rd minute of stoppage time. Cleared it. Well done, Wagnerman. New signing, Wagnerman. Clears the ball away and the ref blows his whistle. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Hull City 0. Well, we've got a scout report back for Calabria. Unfortunately, he's moved to Arsenal from Milan. He was probably too good for us anyway because he was 78 rated overall and he's on 53 grand a week. So we can remove him from the shortlist. We have just got another report back on Gumny from Poznan. 68 rated overall. Well, not the highest, but if you look at his sprint speed, he's not the strongest either, but sprint speed of 82, acceleration of 91, agility, stamina. This guy might be another option. I suppose we could use Wagnerman at left back if we don't want to sign Pellegrini, who's not the fastest player in the world. He is cheap though. Well, that's an interesting bit of news. Robert Gumny has been approached by Spurs. We've received an offer of 1.8 million for his services and we need to act quickly if we actually want to sign him. I don't know. I'm not sure. Do we need him? We've got Palmer. But is Palmer any good? Gumny's already rated higher than Palmer and can grow quite a lot. Do we replace Palmer with Gumny and have 2 prospect right backs? Valued at 1.6. Do I want to rob Spurs? I think I do, you know. Alright, so what we've actually done is offered Palmer to whatever name it were that Gumney plays for. We've offered Palmer and they want Palmer at 1.4 million. He's valued at 1.6 and Spurs had agreed a deal at 1.8. That's probably about fair. The sell-on clause don't concern me because I'm not going to be selling any of these youngsters anyway unless stupidly high offers come in. I think I'm going to accept that. Now we just need to try and steal him from underneath Spurs' nose. They can offer a lot more, but we'll offer him more chances in first team, I think. We'll have to see what he wants. Alright, so we've already agreed on rotation, 4-year contract, no release clause. I'm now going to offer him $4 a week and a signing bonus of 50 grand, see if that's good enough to secure him. He wants 5 grand. He also wants an appearance bonus of 50 grand. Well, we'll get rid of that. And we'll just... Oh, no, not 15. Let's offer him 7 grand a week to come and play for us. And there we go. We have signed Gumney from that team. That means we can officially remove Rueg from the transfer shortlist. Yeah, I still can't buy him anyway. So he's gone. We don't need to look at Dalot. We don't need to look at Dodo. We will just think about left backs. One other option that I am thinking about is maybe trying to raid Brentford and steal Rico Henry. Because I do really like Rico Henry in real life, but I know that he's not got a massive amount of potential on this game, whereas this guy does. You know what? Bugger it. I'm going to try and buy him now, and that should complete all his business unless we decide to try and bring Foden in. And we've agreed a deal. 1.1 million for Pellegrini. So we have already got to the end of the negotiations. I've skipped rest of it. We've agreed, well, he wants 3 grand a week with a signing on bonus of 28 grand. He also wants an appearance bonus of 30 grand. But what I think we will do is just get rid of that and see if we can offer him 4 grand a week instead. He were happy with sporadic in a 4-year contract with no release clause as well. So it gives us plenty of time to try and grow him as a player. Let's offer him 4 grand. Mind you, I suppose if we offered him 3 grand, that 30 grand bonus is less of a course at year. I'm just going to accept it. Pellegrini's joined as well. We are pretty much done building the team. And it is game day as well. It is that big Carabao Cup game against Sheffield United. I cannot lose this game. My Wednesday fan friends will disown me if I lose this game against Sheffield United. Crunch time. Let's have a look at the lineup then. We start with Fructil, Gumney and Pellegrini both making debuts in this. Other than that, the team is unchanged apart from Arp replacing Haaland up front. Both as Penny and Wagnerman were tired after the last game. So Pellegrini and Gumney come in. Sheffield United lineup: Henderson, Baldock, Craney, Basham, O'Connell, Stevens, Norwood, Fleck, Woodburn, Sharp and Washington. How do they line up? They line up with the exact same formation as we do, so this is going to be interesting. Both Sheffield clubs play in exactly the same way. There's Washington. Woodburn finds Baldock. Oh, great save by Fructil. Over at top. Looking for Gumney, finds Gumney, keeps hold of it as well. And Winall could be in here. And we find a pass, reach, oh, turn and shot and block. He's not done a good job of it. Here's Baldcock. We shouldn't say that, should I? Baldock. Well done, Shaparenko even. Still doing it now, even though he's played for us for a while. Winall, Arp, come on, Yanfita. Oh, Danny Basham. Henderson, big kick upfield. We have got big players in this team. We are nearly at half time. Do not want this to go to penalties, I'll tell you that. I'm going to get some right stick from my Wednesday supporting friends. And there we go, ref blows his whistle, 0-0 in Steel City derby. Stevens, well won by Gumney. Unfortunately, it's back to Washington. There's Fleck and easy save for Fruchtel. How's that for desire? How's that for desire? We've been stretched. Ooh, wide by Billy Sharp. Up. Gumney could be in behind. Shaparenko, he scuffed his shot. Wasted it. Woodburn, Fleck. Woodburn again. Liverpool Loney. Easy save for Fruchtel. Pellegrini comes out with ball. There's Reach. McTominay. Arp. Shaparenko. Reach. I'm not happy with how deep Reach is sitting. And then he's knocked straight off at ball then as well. We have got substitutions waiting. Well done, Michael Hector. There's Reach. Knocks it down for Pellegrini. And Winall get his head on that. No, Basham gets his head to it instead. Billy Sharp. Lundstrom. And there we go, McTominay puts it out. That will be McTominay's last action as well, because he's one of the ones that's coming off. There we go, Onomar comes on for Shaparenko and Sam Hutchinson comes on for McTominay. Come on lads, let's not piss about with it, yeah? Baldock puts the ball over. You know, was it a deflection or a poor shot? It was just a poor shot. Looks like this is going straight to pens. Because I don't think it goes to extra time, does it? Right. Gumney. Oh, come on, ref. It is. Straight to penalties then. Winall for the first pen. And it's in. Alright, come on, Fruchtel. Let's get rid of Billy Sharp. Oh, we've gone the wrong way. And he's missed. There's Jan Fieter up. Scored a penalty for Spurs in my Spurs career mode. Or a save by Henderson. Oh, well done, Fruchtel. Come on, Adam Reach. Oh, we've missed. We've hit post. It's John Fleck. Oh, we dived too early though. We went right way. Come on, Hutchinson. There we go. Calmly placed in corner. Which way is Woodburn going? We've dived wrong way. It's 2-2. Everybody's missing penalties. Hector rolls it in. Calmly and collectively. If we save this, we have won. Here's Ender Stevens. Oh, yes. It's took us to penalties to do it, but we have won in the Carabao Cup. We have beaten bitter rivals Sheffield United. Oh, God. I've never been so nervous about a fictional penalty shootout in my life. Well, I'm expecting piss to be took out of me for that one. I won't deny it, but, you know, at least we've won. We might have had to go all the way to penalties, but we did win the game. And with that dramatic ending, we are going to call that episode there, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure you twat that thumbs up button. If you want to see how this Road to Glory progresses, how his other career modes progress, twat that subscribe button. Social media links are all in the description below. Feel free to follow me on any and all. Other than that, cheers for watching, guys. And as usual, I'll see you next episode.